Week 11 is in the books. We now turn our attention to week 12. So let's take a look at 5 moves you need to be making in Dynasty. Move number 1, you need to go out and add Jake Browning. And this sucks. This sucks that it's something we even need to mention because it obviously means Joe Burrow is out for the season. Joe Burrow's out for the year. Not only does that probably take down a lot of contending rosters, it has wide sweeping effects because now Jamar Chase loses value. Joe Mixon loses a ton of value, and he was sitting on contending rosters. That's a problem. T. Higgins, when he comes back, is going to lose value. But Jake Browning, regardless of what you think of him, he is now a starting quarterback for the rest of the season. He has a pulse, and that means in Superflex, he needs to be on a roster because who knows who else is going to go down, what is going to take place over the next 5, 6, 7 weeks here as the season winds down and we find out who is the champ in your Dynasty League. Move number 2, we are going to go out and we are going to add A.T. Perry. Now, he's on a bye week or was on a bye week in week 11, but if you missed the news coming out of week 10, right, go back 2 weeks, Michael Thomas is dealing with a significant injury. That means somebody's going to get elevated on this depth chart, right? Obviously, Rashid Shaheed's going to move up, but he's rostered everywhere. So that means A.T. Perry, who's rostered in roughly 50% of leagues right now, is going to be next man up in the 3 wide receiver sets. He's 6'4", he has 4.4 speed. He's going to do, I think, some interesting things. He even caught a touchdown in week 10. I'm going to be significantly more interested if we come out of the bye week and Derek Carr is still hurt and Jameis Winston is under center. If Jameis is under center, A.T. Perry, Rashid Shaheed, Chris Olave get massive bumps in fantasy for me because Jameis is a lunatic. He doesn't care if you're covered. He doesn't care what the score is, what you should be doing under center. Jameis Winston is going to do whatever the hell he wants, and that's just going to mean airing the ball out. A.T. Perry has a chance to be dynamic, and he's a day 3 rookie, drafted in the 6th round. So I think expectations should be low, but we're going to get to see if he can flash, if he can make a name for himself to kind of close out the season here. So if he's sitting on waivers, go out, add him. Our last waiver style move here, move number 3, we're going to add Royce Freeman. He's still available in roughly 50% of leagues, and coming out of week 11, he is the lead runner in this offense. Now, Kyren Williams is probably coming back in week 12, but guys get hurt. Kyren Williams could easily go down again. And if he does, Royce Freeman to me is the running back to roster here. Darrell Henderson is getting all the pass work. He slowly has lost rushing work. That is where Royce Freeman has really stepped up, right? 17 carries, looked fantastic, looked explosive. He's going to be the guy should anything happen to Kyren Williams. And heading into the stretch here, we've talked about it all the time. Add handcuff running backs. If there's any of them sitting on your waiver wire, they should be taking up like 50% of your bench at this point. Guys go down weekly. You need to have backups and ideally keep them away from other contending rosters. That's the whole idea here. So before we get to move number 4, if you like this video, if you like what we're doing, 1, subscribe. Right, like the video, drop your comments, all that good stuff. But also, if you want an extension, if you want a 6th, a 7th move, go and check out the DLF YouTube membership. That's going to give you access to extra content, to extra videos, extensions on certain videos as well. Go out, support myself and Addison as we do this around the year, basically. So go ahead, check it out, guys, DLF YouTube membership. Now, getting back into the actual video here, move number 4, we are going to sell Jordan Love. Now, you may think, Justin, why would I be selling Jordan Love? He's coming off of a great game. That's true. Jordan Love played fantastic against the Chargers, as he should. That is an expected outcome given how bad that defense is. Why I'm okay to sell is, when was the last time Jordan Love, we would say, played well, like truly played well? You could argue 2 weeks ago when they won, but again, they put up 20 points only against the Rams. Really, you have to go back to week 2 to the last time Jordan Love looked like a potential difference maker at quarterback. Week 1 and week 2, he was on fire. The next 7 games, 8 weeks if you include the bye, he has basically been non-existent. This is a window to sell Jordan Love. He is not a good quarterback. He's just not. And people now are going to use this good game as a potential stepping stone to say, hey, he flashed, he could be a guy. And when you dig in a little bit further, he is 35th in clean pocket completion percentage. There are only 32 starting quarterbacks. That's bad. He is 30th in completion percentage when under pressure, and he's 27th in completion percentage in the red zone. So when things are good, he is horribly inaccurate. when things are bad, he's inaccurate. When things matter, he's inaccurate. He's just not right now a good quarterback. Go get multiple seconds. Go trade him and like a second, or throw something on top. See if you can get Bryce Young, because I'm not out on Bryce Young yet, right? He's a rookie. He's going to grow and hopefully get better. I'd rather cash in Jordan Love in a pick and take a chance on Bryce Young than hold Jordan Love through the season. And to close us out, move number 5, we are selling Jonathan Mingo. And you may say, well, Justin, nobody wants Jonathan Mingo. Well, those people are probably smart, but you maybe have Jonathan Mingo on your roster and don't want to sell low. I think that is a mistake. It is okay to sell low on players that are showing nothing. Jonathan Mingo is a full-time player. He is running every route. He is out there almost 100% of the snaps. He is not doing anything. He's the exact player we saw in college, and that is now translated to the NFL, and the physical tools aren't saving him whatsoever. So if you have Jonathan Mingo, I am cutting bait. I am selling low. I am selling as low as I can. I don't care if it's a future third in 2025. Doesn't matter to me. You may think, well, Justin, I maybe paid a late first. Maybe I paid an early second for Jonathan Mingo. Why would I sell low? Because he's on pace for 384 yards as a full-time player, basically playing every snap. He's not been ramped up, right? He don't even have that argument. He is out there 24/7 and doing nothing. All right, guys, that is all we have for you. Again, if you want an extension on this video, go ahead, check out the DLF YouTube membership. As always, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.